天の朝グロロ is now live streaming.
Amano Magororo is now live. Street.
Bye-bye.もう、島串。あ、違うか。ハウスか、10時。古っ。マキシ、レイアップそんな、あれかねえか。びっくりした。古いと思ってた。
Your family. Hope you ain't been naughty.
あ、不調か。ちょ、1しか上がんないでしょ。そう。
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Boston, 3 spots below.
And I think for Boston, not a perfect start to the season, but they're in a position where all it takes is one modest winning streak to jump into that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at the small forward position. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And it's White missing. Lewis passes to Garland. From downtown, Lewis misses. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Hawks in Atlanta. Pass to Garza. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here is Mobley. No good with the triple. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Pritchard. Brown against Lewis. Right at the free throw line, and it's blocked by Lewis.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. They need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Brown. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And White kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And he makes good on the layup.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's strength.
Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's Brown on the wing. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Mobley, the pass to Lewis. Good on the three-point shot. Lewis has got 6.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Mobley. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. And here's Brown outside. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And Brown drops them both.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Tatum no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And so it's Boston with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pritchard with the screen on Mitchell. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Pritchard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Garland, the pass to Lewis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. He's got 13.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Brown. Jared Allen making his last shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Lewis gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. And then for Boston. Minot's checked in. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. Celtics trail by 16. Outside, Simons. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Brown. Shot to stop the run. They get it again. Cuts off the pass. Here's Lewis. Mitchell passes to Lewis. Mobley, left side. Clock at 6. Misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
It's tipped.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the turnover again by Boston.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Mobley. Then for the Celtics, Cade is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now, here's Mitchell. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And here is Simons. Pass to Shireman. Here's Cada. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Hauser misses. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 8.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well
The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Lewis. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the three ball is good. Lewis has got 19 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tatum against Lewis. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
The free throw drops for Lewis. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Lewis. On offense, here are the Celtics. Now Tatum. He's coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota. Simons. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum passes to Simons. Fires the three. Boston again missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got that one up quick. Lewis has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Tatum drives in. Here's Hauser, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lewis dishes to Garland. Back to Lewis. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Queta. Here's Minot. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Just 4 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
Back to Lewis. Simons against Garland. And it falls over the rim and in. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Garland, just a great scorer, doing what he does.
Simons kicks to Tatum. High arcing shot. Excellent D there from Allen.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've been seeing from Lewis.
Well, shutting down his 3-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jason Tatum.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's Tatum. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Count it from 12. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Brown. The Cavaliers making the shot. Puts it up from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Lewis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now here's Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. And it's blocked by Lewis. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. To the paint, Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Outside Garland, inside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Simons. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Simons kicks to Tatum. It's deflected. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside Lewis. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Garland. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. The rebound by Cato. Brown outside. Simons, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Here's Lewis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lewis has got 35.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. Minot can't get it to go. Lewis outside. Stolen away. Simons against Garland. And it's Simons missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Lewis. Here's Mobley. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Simons surveying the D. Brown the pass to Tatum. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
Back to Lewis. The 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown the pass to Simons. The shot's good. Simons has got 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Allen kicks to Lewis. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lewis against Tatum. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Boston.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta. Back to Lewis, shoots the three, and another three for Cleveland.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Tatum on the wing. Lewis covering. Tatum passes to Queta. Simons from outside. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Outside Tatum. Fades away. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Simon. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Garland finds Allen. Yes, that goes in. That's now 8 points for Allen.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Outside Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that one falls for Tatum. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Tatum on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Lewis misses. The Celtics shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Tatum no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're dominating on the backboard, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fussling, out schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with the Big 5.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance from Lewis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Cavaliers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Garza in at the 5 down low. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back over to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And here is Tatum. 5 to shoot. Pass to Garza.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. And it's Mitchell missing. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Tatum dishes to Brown. And another miss by Boston.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Brown. Will it go? Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Lewis outside. Outside Garland takes a 3. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to White. Back to Brown. Over in the corner, White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Garland kicks to Lewis. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. And Garland has it in the corner. No good from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right the pass to Pritchard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boston shooting a meager 37% for the game. Brown outside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Outside for Lewis. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Tatum. 19 points in the game. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Brown outside. Can they get it? And it's blocked by Lewis.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump out.
Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Brown. Mitchell against White. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 21.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Outside Lewis. And Boston with the rebound. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Garza. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Terrific finish by White while dealing with the foul. His composure is impressive.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Celtics making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Back to Lewis. This one for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Found down low. Defended by Strus. And the shot goes in.
And when he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
Pass the ball. Strus kicks to Lewis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simons has the open look. And another basket for Boston.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Pass to Tyson. Down low, Bryant, and the dunk by Bryant.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. Brown outside. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. To the paint, 5 on the clock. Tatum gets the bucket.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Back to Lewis. Launches it. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Baseline jumper. And it's Brown missing. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Brown. 15 points in the game. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Strus in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Strus has got 11 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Brown against Lewis. Puts up a 3. Garza no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Celtic shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Lewis misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Lewis hits the bucket.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Brown with the bounce pass. The screen from Brown. Three-pointer, Simon. Connects from three-point range. He's got 16.
And the response, Simon's saying right back at you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Lewis taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lewis. The Celtics shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Simon. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. To the wing on the left. Outside Lewis. Cleveland moving it around. And yep, another basket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Porter, DeAndre Hunter out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Bryant. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Porter finds Bryant. And here is Hunter. Bryant sets the screen for Hunter. From the arc, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Queta, the pass to Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 27.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Bryant. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right
now. Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And so long, everyone.
Here is on your benefit fees. In the middle, 6'8", number 1, Obi Toppin. At forward, 6'5", number 00, Benedict Mathurin. At guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. At forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach from your Indiana Pacers is Rick Carlisle. Fans, your Indiana Pacers.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. And it's Lewis in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one. And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Nembhard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside. Nembhard with a steal. Siakam, the pass to Toppin. Throws it up high. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Good on the shot.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell. And he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And Mobley gets it to go.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Halliburton. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Lewis. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. The 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Lewis has got 6 points.
I just love the ball move.
Now Toppin. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
If you hit a 3 on one end, you know Halliburton wants to do the same in his response. What a competitor.
Pass to Lewis from downtown. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Here's Halliburton. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. The 3.
Another miss by Halliburton.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And here's Indiana now. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Toppin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Toppin a screen on Mitchell. Nembhard for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Garland, the pass to Lewis. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Mitchell's shot is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Out to the wing. Here's Lewis. Sinks the tray. Lewis has got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Here's Mitchell. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Nembhard. 14 points for him last game against Chicago.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Here's Lewis. It doesn't go for him. Pacers trail by 14. Oh, there's the alley! And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin's so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Left side, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
And the Pacers making a change here. Nesmith's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Lonzo Ball.
Nembhard into the lane. There's Nesmith with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is what Nesmith does extremely well. Stretch the floor.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Toppin's shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 9. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And with a new class entering the league, here is our rookie race. A look at the early returns. Plenty of time for someone who might not be on the list to become a big-time factor. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this, I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
That shot is good, Lewis.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
For 3, and Cleveland another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Toppin outside. The 3 is up. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers lead by 13. The 3 from Ball. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Toppin outside. Jacks up a 3. Lewis with the rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Murphy comes in for Halliburton.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Walker for 3. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Neesmith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to McConnell. Down low. Walker in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Out of bounds, it'll be Cavaliers ball. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Cleveland, #1.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Siakam, he's checked in for Furphy.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Neesmith's shot is off. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's Strus outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Siakam looking it over. Here's Huff. Neesmith on the wing. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Neesmith's got 6.
Neesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. To the inside. Here's Walker. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Neesmith, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Huff in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Yep, that one's good.
With a nose for the bucket, length and athleticism and touch, Siakam's got game inside.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Walker for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lewis. Indiana with a rebound. Garland against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
McConnell's selective when it comes to shooting the 3. But when he does take it, he has a good chance of going in for him.
Garland. And the layup is good off the glass.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Siakam. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Lewis.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Siakam against Mobley. Mobley grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From deep, Mitchell. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. And that one's on target from the wing. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. With Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Lewis. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he makes it on the layup. 8 points for Pascal Siakam.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's McConnell after the basket by Cleveland, and stolen by Mobley. To the paint, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert.
I tell you what, guys, the pass and catch, both next to impossible.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Beyond the arc, and again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Back to Neesmith. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Cavaliers with a rebound. Lewis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
And Walker is a big guy and fantastic at using his muscle to gut through tight coverage.
Some changes for Indiana. Matherin's checked in for Huff. Nimhart comes in for Neesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations. As you get more engaged in the league over time, the more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
The 3 ball. Lewis can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton. 12 points for Pascal Siakam. Cleveland dominating the game. Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
The Pacers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Halliburton finds Siakam. Inside, and stolen by Mobley. To the middle. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Indiana now. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Fires the 3, and Cleveland another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Matherin. And that time also a missed shot.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Halliburton. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Lewis. And Cleveland another 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Walker. Misses the 3.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. From outside the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets a 3 fly. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team. Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
There's a screen. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Lewis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it. Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better. Oh, yeah, Matherin does have the short corner shot, so you can't let him get room from there.
Mobley up top. Walker covering. Lewis. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Halliburton for 3. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Walker. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
That shot is good, Lewis.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Garland against Halliburton. Stolen by Bryant. Walker with a steal. And so it's Cleveland making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. it's Indiana's ball, kicking off the second half. Here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Lewis in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Halliburton, looking to get back on track. That shot is off. Garland with the defensive effort. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. That has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Nembhard. After the basket by Cleveland, Siakam for 3. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 15.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
For 3, Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Lewis. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Siakam for 3. Can't hit that one.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Nembhard finds Siakam. Over Mobley. Siakam missing again.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Indiana on the other end.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Halliburton for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Garland. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ball connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Nembhard for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the inside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. It's tipped. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Siakam outside. Here's Matherin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Matherin's got 7 now in this quarter.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
From deep, Mitchell. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Matherin. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, Remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Nembhard finds Toppin. And here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's Lewis. Off target from three-point range. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Halliburton outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
That free throw good from Mathurin. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Back to Nembhard. That three's off the mark. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Strus finds Ball. Here's Bryant. Now here's Strus. Outside Mitchell. Launches a three. Mathurin with a rebound. The Pacers shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Siakam outside. Halliburton looking over the floor. Tries to break his ice. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And that one's good. Siakam for 3. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
Pass to Bryant. And here's Strus. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Well, the Pacers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the wing, Mathurin. He's feeling it. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mathurin's got 17 points.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Ball passes to Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. And it's Indiana's ball. Nembhard, right side. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Mitchell finds Strus. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Strus. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. No good on the 3. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Bryant. The 3 from Mitchell hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 13 points in this quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Back to Halliburton. This one for three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA. But Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover game. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ball finds Bryant. Back to Ball. From deep, Strus. The offensive rebound. Here's Tyson. No points yet. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Halliburton for 3. Goes back up. And Matherin lays it in. Matherin's got 19 points.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Mitchell against Nembhard. Chalk up 2 there.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Here's Mitchell. 30 points in the game. From deep, Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Strus has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Huff pulls it in. Here's McConnell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Nesmith out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus finds Porter. Back to Strus. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Siakam, pass to McConnell. Outside Nesmith. Walker sets a screen. 4-3. Nesmith's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the wing, right side. Nance the screen. Takes a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And
Siakam with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Hunter, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guy. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Strus from deep. Buries it from 3. Strus has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Pass to Neesmith. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Porter, the pass to Nance. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From deep, Strus up pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Walker, and he banks in the layup.
Nice offense here. Close in, great bet to go.
And so Porter will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Strus. Nance outside, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And some changes here for the Pacers. Bradley, he's checked in for Huff. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Walker. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Pass to Hunter. Nance with a screen on Siakam. And here's Hunter for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Now Neesmith from behind the arc. Nance pulls down the board.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Pass to Porter. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
Just flying around up there. Neesmith throwing it down nicely.
And the Cavs shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Porter, the pass to Strus. Cleveland again missing. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Pass to Bradley. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Siakam. Hunter with some nice D.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Outside for Porter. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
5 to shoot. Siakam, no good. Siakam's gotten 2 of his 6 threes to go. Pass to Strus. Now here's Nance. Outside Hunter. Nance with a screen on Siakam. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Pacers shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Here's Halliburton. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's McConnell.
That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Usually the one setting others up. This time McConnell gets the benefit of the hot pass for himself.
From deep, Strus. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Bradley. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Cleveland also making some changes. Bryant comes in for Nance. And Darius Garland subbed in for Porter Jr. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. There's the three. Drains the triple.
That's his second tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career. Had to pack it up that way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in.
What's up?
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And here's Halliburton. Basket counts.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's the three. Garland, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. High post Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Over Garland. Halliburton, no good. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. The shot by Tyson, no good. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. The three is up. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh, Garland finds Strus. Now Bryant. Pass to Garland. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 19 points.
He's taking what he can get here as a three in each half.
Halliburton outside. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Shoots. Another one falls for Indiana.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Garland with the ball. And there's the drive. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And Garland is tough as nails, able to convert despite the clear contact.
Nembhard outside. For three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Bryant's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Cleveland shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Garland, the pass to Strus. Bryant finds Strus. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Siakam outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. There's a screen by Toppin. On the wing, Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
Ryan, a screen on Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Matherin with a rebound.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Nembhard, good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing. Garland against Nembhard. So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
I'm feeling it right now. So, yeah, you feel it, no doubt. The trick is, do you let it be its own reward, or do you keep it apart from yourself, you know? 20,000 people can give you some kind of ego boost, or they can also bring you crashing down. You gotta appreciate the crowd for what it is, but you have to have your own internal motivation. Luckily, I got that in spades, man. Got that second round chip on my shoulder still, and I'm not gonna let that go anywhere anytime soon.
We hope not, MP. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
suspension and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at Golden State. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Cleveland, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Cavaliers, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Lewis in at small forward. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Now, here's Mitchell, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Mitchell's shot is good.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Outside Williams. Lillard against Garland. Pass to Sharp. From outside the arc, Jared Allen grabs the miss. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Kicks it out to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Lillard. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Here's Mobley. Back to Lewis. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Garland against Lillard. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell wide open. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Lewis, and the Cavaliers with another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, "We know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least." Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. Fifth on the list, Damian Lillard.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
On defense, Cleveland. Grant with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard misses.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Pass to Lewis. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 12. And here's Sharp. Still without a basket. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lewis outside. Here's the three, and another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Grant on the wing to end the run. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Grant. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Lillard against Garland. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Latrey hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now Lillard. He's got 6. Williams kicks to Avdia. Here is Lillard from deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Lillard outside. Outside, Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Avdia's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Sharp finds Lillard. Step back shot, and that one goes long.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Williams has a screen for Avdia. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Mobley kicks to Lewis. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Sharp. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Lillard looking around. Grant gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Good on the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Cleveland making a change here. Bryant's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Jeremy Grant. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Avdia. And it's Drew Holiday in for Sharp. Al Lillard following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Thybulle finds Clingan. Outside Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Lewis hits the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Lillard. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Holiday surveying the floor. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lillard's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Off target with his 3. Inside is Garland. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Pass to Camara, and it's Thybulle in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Really left alone that time. 12 points for him.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Garland kicks to Lewis. Drills it from outside.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Lillard. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Outside Lewis. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Holiday. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Lewis. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Lillard, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. On the block, you'll see Camara and Clingan. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Trailblazers trail by 19. Holiday, the pass to Henderson. For the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ball finds Bryant.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Henderson outside. And just miss after miss right now. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Tyson. From beyond the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clingan the screen for Holiday. Portland no good that time either. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Lewis. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career. In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercials to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Allen's check in for Thomas Bryant. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Now you look at Sharp, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Avdia. He has 7. It's good from long range. Avdia's got 10 points.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Cleveland.
Lewis with the 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And it's blocked by Lewis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Allen, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Henderson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Henderson. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Clingan. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Pass to Clingan. Back to Holiday. Trailblazers moving the ball around. To the middle, out to Henderson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. Lewis dishes the ball. Shot clock at 5. Ball of a pick from Lewis. Three-pointer. Shoots over Abdia. Lewis misses.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Gamare misses. Right side, Ball. Outside, Lewis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Lillard against Ball. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
So for the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Drew Holiday. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Lewis. Outside, Ball. Fires for 3. Avdia with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Sharpe. Last time out, he had 13 points. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Sharpe. 5 points in the game. Williams sets a screen for Grant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cavaliers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Lillard with it. He's got 18. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Trailblazers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Avdia. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lewis with the 3, and a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Sharpe. 5 points in the game. Avdia trying to break free. It's good. 7 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up. The Cavaliers shoot their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Lewis. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Now, Sharp, after the missed three from Lewis. Here's Sharp. He has 7. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Second team foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
At the line for your
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Drew Holiday is checked in for Portland. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Bryant with the rebound.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Lewis. And Bryant kicks to Mitchell. Lewis with the 3, and good, and he hits it again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history. Back to Grant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley.
And Grant is a fearless competitor. He likes to attack defenses inside and draw contact.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scores. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 22 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Mobley misses.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Holiday finds Williams. Holiday up top. He has 6. No good from Grant.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lewis hits the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And for Portland, they're shooting 43% for the game. Lewis against Sharp. Kicks it out to Lillard. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Mobley making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Here's Lillard for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there.
That's what you look for at the small forward position, an all-around impact on the game. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lewis.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lillard misses. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. It's tipped. Sharp against Mitchell. Sharp on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Outside Williams. Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Sharp the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Sharp, that's good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Sharp's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Outside Williams. Pass to Sharp. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Here's Avdia.
Yeah, for his position, Grant is a solid ball mover. He looks for chances to facilitate.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Back to Garland. All sorts of time, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Now Lillard, he has 31. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one, good.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now, here's Lillard. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Outside Williams. Sharp against Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Avdia can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Portland with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 9. Lillard from outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell kicks to Lewis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 37.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Lewis. He can't get it to go. Avdia with a defensive effort. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Fires from deep. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And they recover it. Outside, Lewis hits it from three-point range.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Here's Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Avdia. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. Does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Both free throws good from Avdia. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Bruce with it. He's got 6. Garland surveying the D. Off target from outside. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. Bryant finds Strus. Outside Garland. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And the Trailblazers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Williams with the steal. Inside. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Here's the floater. Sharp against Ball, and the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Williams passes to Sharp. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 39.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, Ball. There's Garland. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight. Portland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Avdia. Ball with the rebound. Now Cleveland shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Tyson. Drills the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 39. Outside, Avdia. Mission incomplete. His fifth miss in 14 tries.
2 minutes.
And it's ball in the corner. He tries for three, and it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better than 40.
Did that in your head fast.
Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic Hamill. I got brains too.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are going to make you look bad. Kyrie's handle is more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's going to cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh. Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want, to admit. But that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
It's like a nice matchup.
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.
About game time, bring the pain time. Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet.
The National Basketball Association and the Cleveland Cavaliers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Fans, be here for the mascot mainly. All fans in attendance will receive a poster of Blue Dog.
And remember, Cavs fans, if you come out to the next Cavs home game, the first 10,000 fans will get their own Cavs Powerhouse Paint Team hoodie. Make sure to be here and bring your friends and family. Most stores have to come out to the game.
At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 4, Evan Mobley. At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 33, Timmy Lewis. Your Cleveland Cavaliers head coach is Kenny Atkinson. Fans, let's hear it for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Lewis in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates
rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
And the Spurs with possession here after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. That one drops for him.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
And so Vassell nails both of them. You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
That shot is good, Lewis.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
The team is playing what I call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Now here's Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Unloads from 13. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fox outside. Pass to Harper. Sohan outside. Fox for 3. Lewis with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 10. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Here's Lewis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lewis has got 11 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers Dream Team, make some noise!
And let's take a look now at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Harper. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. And here's Vassell from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Garland. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But Where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And here's Vassell from the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen. Pass to Harper. Now here's Sohan. San Antonio moving the ball around. To the paint. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Here's Allen. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 15. Sohan outside. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better team, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wembanyama against Allen. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland leading by 17. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Can they get it? Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Mobley outside. Pass to Lewis. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Sohan. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Out to Mobley. Here's Lewis. And Cleveland another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Picked up by Sohan. Fires the three. And De'Aaron Fox with the three.
He's gone 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Cleveland leading by 19. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
From deep, Harper. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Fox with the ball. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Wembanyama's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Right wing. Mitchell against Fox. Mitchell, the pass to Lewis. It's another three for Cleveland.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Harper. Fox outside. Vassell, a screen on Mitchell. Fox for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Harper. Soft touch off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Garland, the pass to Lewis. Right side, Mitchell. Here's Lewis, out left to the wing. Outside Garland, beyond the arc. And Cleveland another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And here are the Spurs now. Vassell outside from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lewis can't get it to go. San Antonio shooting only 37% early. Here's Harper. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Lewis has got 29.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pure from 3-point range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, BA. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Cornette's checked in for Champagnie. Cavaliers on D.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson for 3.
2 minutes.
Back to Wembanyama. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Now here's Johnson. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Lewis. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
McLaughlin pass to Barnes. A minute 6 left in the first. Cornette with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Johnson.
And Cleveland has possession. Pass to Lewis. Now Mitchell, covered by Johnson. Here's Lewis. Here's Tyson. No points so far. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Well, the Spurs shooting right around 42% in the first. And here's Cornette. Outside Wembanyama. Cornette sets a screen. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
To the middle. Here's Lewis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Nails it from 3. Lewis has got 38 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. I'm sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's Cleveland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Johnson, Luke Cornett out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the three.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Champagnie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. And here comes Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract, Max Strus. What a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs, and he has earned every single dollar.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cleveland shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
Tyson on target from range. Tyson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Fox outside. The kick out to Johnson. Cornett sets a screen, looking to win the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Champagnie. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland ball.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Strus. The 3 from Mitchell, counted from distance. Mitchell's got 11 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Out to Fox.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Wembanyama's checked in for Champagnie.
Number 1.
Victor Wembanyama.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Fox outside. 5 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not been comfortable all game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Bryant. Now here's Fox, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. To the left wing. Wembanyama finds Fox. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Ball against Fox. Cornette sets a screen to the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Mobley. The three ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 5.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Fox outside. Spins. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Cornette, and it's Harper in for Johnson. And the free throw, no good.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Tries the spin move. Here's Harper, hounded by Ball. Fox for 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
That shot is good, Lewis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
And he's going for the oop here. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Lewis. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. There's the triple. Knocked away. And they get it back. From deep three-point range, Cleveland working the ball around now. Lewis can't get it to go. Well, the Spurs shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Harper passes to Vassell. Here's Harper. Fires for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Harper's got 5.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Oh, got that one up quick.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
San Antonio shooting about 43% in this one. Outside Barnes. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Allen. Shot clock at 6. He's still feeling it. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen from downtown, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Lewis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Allen defending. Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Shoots over Ball. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Lewis passes to Allen. Ball left side. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Fox. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Harper. And here's Vassell. Here's Harper. Left side, Wembanyama. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Lewis. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Harper. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Lewis. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Now here's Vassell. 6 points for him. Puts it up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Vassell's got 8. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Harper. Now here's Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. Allen defending. Mitchell against Fox. The baseline J. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Vassell passes to Fox. Here's Barnes. Allen defending. Baseline jumper. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
From deep, Mobley. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Allen against Vassell. Fox for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Cleveland. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your opponent fight. Arena Entertainment.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
Yeah, Kenny, they've earned the Shaq stamp of approval. And you know, I don't just give that to any team.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Spurs.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Cleveland shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Lewis in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. And the shot is good by Garland.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type. And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. And here comes Cleveland. Now Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. He's got 5.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Lewis. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Harper. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Vassell from the arc. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Drops in the 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Vassell. Give him 8 points now. Back to Fox. From deep, Harper. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Here's Garland. Give him 8. That shot is good, Lewis.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
But here's Fox. Takes a 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Pass to Garland. Here's Lewis. The 3 is up. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fox with a screen on Allen. And here's Vassell. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Vassell's got 11 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Picked up by Sohan. Vassell with it. He's got 11. Takes the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
To the inside. Here's Lewis. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Lewis has got 10 points in the quarter. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Nifty move. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Lewis passes to Allen. Here's Lewis. The three. And good. There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Allen against Wembanyama. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Fox. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Lewis. Outside Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland silky from three.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Lewis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Mobley outside. Now Mitchell. The three. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pulls it. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Harper. 4 on the clock. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Lewis from behind the arc. It's another three for Cleveland.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Vassell outside. Banked it in off the glass. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Allen outside. Pass to Lewis. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mitchell misses. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Count it. Fox has got 10.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 13 points in the game. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Lewis. To the paint. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Allen. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Spurs shooting 46%, a decent average so far. For three, Vassell. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And again for three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And Sohan gets it to go.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Pass to Vassell from the arc. They get it again. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Now here's Fox. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Vassell. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. There's the three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Sohan outside. Vassell, a screen on Mobley. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vassell's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Garland, the pass to Lewis. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Cleveland, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. We'll be back in a moment. Performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Johnson. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at small forward.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Outside Strus. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Fox. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Here's Tyson. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And Nance with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But what
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
Dom, I put a lot of pressure on myself when talking about wanting to be the best in the league at my position. I wouldn't do that if I didn't think I could back it up. Tonight, I backed it up.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Back to you, Brian.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.